Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play of Skyrim. We left off with me waiting for this green stuff to wear off, which it has. As you can see, it's a beautiful night sky that's totally not green. So we can proceed to help that girl with more stuff. Meaning give her more opportunities to change us into animals or something.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time. This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this.
Turns me into a cow.
Oh no, that's not good. Oh, let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I hoped.
Dog.
I'll get it right this time. I swear. There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
You're not very good at this, are you?
Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
I do what I can.
All right then.
So yeah.
I'm right behind you.
Taken care of.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
Well, that's wonderful. Unfortunately, I do not need you right now. I think for my next task at hand, I'm gonna go find the Onmund? I think that's his name. Onmund. Starts with an O. That guy?
Nasty business with that Ancano fellow.
That guy.
Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was otherwise occupied.
This guy? No, not. Oh, that's Ferelda.
We all have you to thank for saving the college. Your position is well deserved. All right then.
That other girl doesn't like you very much. Just so you know. This guy? Who's Revis?
You can see me?
Yeah. No.
But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress.
Let's just let him have the illusion that he's making progress.
Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
Yeah, and you seem to not be very good at it.
There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
Is that so?
Use the gloves to clear the focal points. Return to me when you have finished. I thought I made this rather clear.
Yeah, you did. I just like to
Until next time.
exert all pecs. I don't know where Armand is. Perhaps upstairs? That's Colette.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Why, yes, of course.
Good, good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Well,
All right, then.
sleep well. Jeez.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
So where is Omnin? Omnin. Whatever his name is. Is he in the other hall? That's Travis. Dennis? That's not the Dennis?
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Yeah, I can understand how it makes you look bad.
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago. He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him. Thalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Well, he doesn't have anything to fear because that Archmage is gone and now I'm in place of being Archmage.
I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit. I'm not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed.
Interesting.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Yes, yes. Have a nice nap. Well, I think I've checked every room. Yes, I have. Sorry about that. I don't know if you listeners can hear that beeping sound. My headset is on its last bit of juice. I meant to record this earlier, but I had more power. That was totally unnatural. There he is.
I never would have suspected that the Eye could be so dangerous. Tolfdir is right, isn't he? Magic really can overwhelm you.
Oh, I'm looking for Infear.
I told you, it's from my family. I know they've always but no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. It doesn't matter. It's also none of your... Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back.
I'll try. If I can find him. Zargo. We still need to do that thing for Zargo as well. How is he? I guess that's magic. Yeah, we'll just go with that. He's using magic to levitate in his sleep. That's exactly what he's doing. What are you doing here?
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That... You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it. What? No, goodness no. At least, I don't think so. No, it's just something I'd prefer to keep to myself. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
Dwemer cogs? Great.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. I simply need more pieces of Dwemer equipment to study. It's nothing dangerous, at least not necessarily. And please, let's keep this between us. All right then.
Well, that doesn't sound good. He is clearly up to something. Nope, that's...
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Yep. And it isn't you, lady. I think I've explored every room. Where is this guy hiding? Speak with Infear. Gotta be somewhere close.
The Archmage Triumphant, the college, Skyrim, all of Tamriel owes you a great debt.
I walked right past him.
I'm quite pleased that we're back to business as usual. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he sent you.
Yep.
I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said. Oh, I suppose, but you keep this to yourself. I don't want it being known that I go back on my trades. Understand?
Good, because I really didn't want to go get that staff for you.
All right, then.
If you're unable to persuade that guy, he asks you to go get a staff for him. It's randomly generated, and I really didn't want to go looking for it, because it would have taken a lot of time.
I didn't think you'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you.
I know. I'm such a great guy.
All right, then.
Well, all we have left is Zargo's quest, I think. Zargo wanted me to use his fire cloak spell on some undead, and Arniel wanted me to get some 10 cogs, so we can do that. I guess I need to find a dwarven ruin.
It's getting late. We should find a place to rest.
Yes, we should. I could rest in college for free, or I could go over here to the inn and pay some gold, because I'm silly. Oh well, it's a very small amount. And it just feels more natural to sleep in an inn.
What do you need?
It's, you know, part of the journey. It's part of the journey.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Thank you.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
Oh, jeez. Am I really gonna do this?
Here,
Great to be in
take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you. It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean. well, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rollane. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day. I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Find out about Isabel. Well, see? Now aren't you glad I came to the inn? I never would have discovered that quest otherwise.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But I would also like a room.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Hello, Stephanie.
What do you need, handsome?
You took the inn guy's spot.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Not for now, but thank you. Have a good day.
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
The follower's getting away. Sorry about that. How long am I gonna sleep for? 6 hours? 7? That's good enough for me.
Still here. He wandered round Skyrim all day and all
Are we running low on meat?
So each time
No,
he came,
even Ranmir can only drink so
put
much.
up a fight.
Let's
Yes.
just keep an eye on the
Guess
supply.
that's what the wives around
It's such a
Skyrim
chore to
must be
restock.
like. If I ever
I
get
suppose
married,
that's a benefit to
my
having
husband
so
does
few
not want me
customers.
here.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. What? Don't you say that name to me. Don't you dare. Ever.
Wow. Sorry about that, dude.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
Greetings, Archmage.
How did you know I was the Archmage? That literally just happened the other day.
All right, then.
And what was that noise? Not the beeping noise.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Is there something I can do for you?
Kids know stuff, right?
Aster says his pa says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages I've seen look nice.
Yeah, they're odd, but nice.
Fresh news from everywhere. Read The Black Horse.
Hey, you're part of that mod that I installed.
The Black Horse Courier was once a newspaper in Cyrodiil. I believe it was written by Khajiit brothers. It was centuries ago, but we tried to bring the Black Horse back. And here we are. Want to buy the latest edition? Or do you want to subscribe, perhaps? Excellent. May I have your name, please? And that's it. You are now officially subscribed to the Black Horse. Thank you.
No, even Ranmir can only drink so much.
Let's just keep an eye on
500 gold, that's pricey.
Such a
but
chore to
Have a nice day.
that's
I
just
suppose that's a benefit to having so few customers. Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Really?
Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life.
Yep.
I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with. You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart. but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me, how I didn't know what he's been through, how Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble.
Go to sleep.
Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone.
I know, Vex.
No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. Until next time.
You know who I am, lady. I'm the freaking Dragonborn. And the Archmage. And even the companion's leader person. So, yeah. Don't worry about my life. I've got it all sorted out. But, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and in the next part, we're gonna go talk to Vex, I guess, and get Dwemer cogs, and kill some undead with some fire cloak spell that Zargo had me do. Try, whatever. Anyway, till next time, everyone. Take care and have a lovely day.